Kaninong utos ng ikapo? Kay Moises o kay Amo Yahweh? O sa Panginoon sinasabi natin. Pakibasa ng ikapo, utos ni Moises. Pag may nabasa ka ngayon din, kami nandirito ngayon, pababatos ko kami. Ang ikapo, utos ni Moises, hindi utos ni Yahweh. Showdown ito.
Sasagot na ako, kapatid, dahil naamon mo kasi ko ng showdown eh. Ganito ang babasahin ko sa Biblia. Ang alam mo pala, yung utos ni Moises, hindi utos ng Diyos. Nagkakamali ka. Basahin natin ang 4:4 ng Malakyas.
Alalahanin ninyo ang kautusan ni Moises na aking lingkod, na aking iniutos sa kanya sa Horeb, para sa buong Israel, na may mga palatuntunan at mga kahatulan.
Kung di ka ba naman nagkakamali, yung utos ni Moises, ang may sabi nun, ang Diyos. At yun daw kautusan ni Moises, sabi ng Diyos, ibinigay ko sa kanya sa Horeb. Ang sabi ng Diyos, alalahanin ninyo ang kautusan ni Moises na aking lingkod, na aking iniutos sa kanya sa Horeb. So yung utos ni Moises, yung pala utos ng Diyos. No? At yun, para sa buong Israel. Hindi mo naman pwedeng pamalian ng Diyos eh. Yung inutos niya para sa buong Israel. Utos ng Diyos yun. Ipinasa kay Moises, kaya tinatawag na kautusan ni Moises.
Tithe is not either the law or commands of the Lord nor Moses. The tithe starts with Abraham, when he gives tenth of plunder to Melchizedek, the God who made for himself in a form of man. Then until the children of Abraham doing this, so God gives guidance for this. As this is acceptable to God. As for his will, as these guidances was been given to Moses. As this was also recited to Muhammad, as these guidance. And SORIANO is wrong to say that the teachings of Paul and the law of Moses are all from God, as it is what arrives from his teachings, as this was justified when Jesus said, divorce is not the law of God, Moses just permitted you because your hearts are hard. So it arrives also here that in such case God permitted such things, or meter, not because it is allowable to him but as because he has a purpose. But there is an aspect that those law made by Moses is also God's law, for God indeed commanded the leaders to make a law their own, as being adapted to the ways of living of peoples, as there is two kinds of law, number one, as a guide, number two, as a wrongdoing suppression. Just simple explanation is why Melchizedek is the God who made for himself in a form of man, as was written, Melchizedek is a king of peace while Jesus is a prince of peace. Yes, because Jesus is the Word, the one of the we, while Melchizedek is the we, or the whole God who made for himself in a form of man. Things related to this, I already had explanations in my other blogs, although I have already had explanations about Melchizedek in my previous blogs. So I have said that tithe is the law of Jesus from OT to NT, yes, as it is Jesus Christ of being a word, voice, who recited all the words of God to the prophets, Paul etc., priest, apostles, which means he gives guidance to the initiative of the people of the scripture about tithe, and Jesus said in NT, you follow that tithe, but don't forget which are most important. You must follow the latter without neglecting or leaving the former undone, as it includes the tithe that he already mentioned. The priest defies God as of not collecting tithe, because of being hard-hearted the peoples, so instead the priest makes a law as a solution to the tithe. Like as Moses permitted the divorce as because of the believers being hard in heart,